Few actors have etched their names into the annals of cinematic history quite like Al Pacino. With a career spanning over 5 decades, Pacino is not just an actor, he is a force of nature, a chameleon who disappears into his roles and brings characters to life with an intensity that is both magnetic and unforgettable. Born Alfredo James Pacino on April 25, 1940, in East Harlem, New York City, he grew up in the tough neighborhoods of the Bronx, raised by his mother and grandparents after his parents separated when he was just 2 years old. The streets of New York shaped him, instilling in him a rawness and authenticity that would become the hallmark of his acting. From a young age, Pacino was drawn to the arts, especially the theater. He attended the High School of Performing Arts, where his passion for acting was ignited. Despite facing financial hardships and dropping out of school at 17, Pacino never gave up on his dream. He took odd jobs to support himself, all the while honing his craft in small theaters and acting workshops. His relentless dedication eventually led him to the prestigious Actors Studio, where he studied under the legendary Lee Strasberg and embraced the method acting technique. This approach, immersing oneself completely in the character, would become central to Pacino's process. Pacino's early stage work earned him critical acclaim, and soon Hollywood came calling. His breakthrough came in 1972 with the role of Michael Corleone in Francis Ford Coppola's masterpiece, The Godfather. At first, studio executives were hesitant about casting an unknown in such a pivotal role, but Pacino's performance silenced all doubts. He brought a subtlety and depth to Michael, transforming him from a reluctant outsider to a ruthless mafia boss. The Godfather was not just a box office hit, it was a cultural phenomenon, and Pacino's portrayal became iconic. He reprised the role of Michael Corleone in The Godfather Part 2 and The Godfather Part 3, cementing his status as one of the greatest actors of his generation. But Pacino was never content to rest on his laurels. Throughout the 1970s, he delivered a string of unforgettable performances as the volatile Frank Serpico in Serpico, the doomed Sonny Wartzik in Dog Day Afternoon, and the conflicted cop in And Justice for All. Each role was a testament to his versatility, his ability to convey vulnerability, rage, and complexity in equal measure. The 1980s brought new challenges and opportunities. Pacino took risks, sometimes stepping away from the spotlight to return to the stage, or to pursue projects that were deeply personal. Not every film was a critical or commercial success, but his commitment to his craft never wavered. In 1983, he took on one of his most famous roles, Tony Montana in Scarface. With his gravelly voice, fiery eyes, and explosive energy, Pacino turned the Cuban immigrant-turned-drug lord into a pop culture legend. Scarface was polarizing at first, but over time, it has become a cult classic, inspiring generations of filmmakers, actors, and fans. Throughout his career, Pacino has balanced film and theater, never losing sight of his roots. He has returned to the stage time and again, earning Tony Awards for his performances in Does a Tiger Wear a Necktie? And The Basic Training of Pavlo Hummel. He has also directed and starred in his own passion projects, such as Looking for Richard, a documentary exploring Shakespeare's Richard III, and Chinese Coffee, an adaptation of the stage play. In the 1990s, Pacino reached new heights. He won his first Academy Award for Best Actor for his role as the blind, retired army officer in Scent of a Woman. His performance was a masterclass in charisma and vulnerability, delivering the now famous line, "Hooah," with gusto and heart. The decade also saw him take on memorable roles in films like Carlito's Way, Heat, Donnie Brasco, and The Insider. In Heat, he shared the screen with Robert De Niro for the first time in a legendary face-off between two acting titans, a moment that film lovers still talk about today. Pacino's style is unmistakable. He brings a physicality and emotional intensity to every role, often teetering on the edge of control, yet never losing sight of the character's humanity. Whether he's playing a gangster, a cop, a lawyer, or a Shakespearean king, Pacino's performances are marked by a deep empathy and a willingness to explore the darkest corners of the human soul. Off-screen, Pacino is known for his privacy and humility. He has never been one to chase fame or court the tabloids. Instead, he lets his work speak for itself. He is deeply respected by his peers, admired for his dedication to the craft, and his willingness to mentor younger actors. Despite his legendary status, Pacino remains a student of acting, always seeking new challenges and opportunities to grow. In recent years, Pacino has continued to captivate audiences, taking on roles in acclaimed films such as The Irishman and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, as well as television projects like Angels in America and Hunters. His passion for acting is undiminished, and his influence on the world of film and theatre is immeasurable. Al Pacino's legacy is not just in the awards he has won, or the iconic characters he has portrayed. It is in the way he has inspired generations of actors to approach their craft with honesty, courage, and relentless curiosity. He has shown that great acting is not about imitation, but about transformation, about finding the truth in every character and bringing it to life with authenticity and heart. For fans and fellow actors alike, Pacino is more than a movie star. He is a symbol of what is possible when talent, hard work, and passion come together. His journey from the streets of New York to the heights of Hollywood is a testament to the power of dreams and the enduring magic of the movies. And as long as there are stories to tell and characters to inhabit, Al Pacino will remain an indelible part of the cinematic landscape, a true legend whose impact will be felt for generations to come.